Hello? Oh, hello? Hello, everybody. How's my volume? Am I good? I need a new mic stand. Mine's like falling apart. Hello! Oh, hello. How's it going? Pretty good. Hello, YouTube! Hello, Twitch! Hello, Twitter! Goodness. I finally figured out how to make BGM play on YouTube while listening to Spotify for Twitch. So, YouTube, you guys hear the BGM, right? It's working? I think I'm a genius, maybe. Very petable. What? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? There do be some BGM. Let's go. BGM sounds good. We do. Nice, nice. Nice. So, District B is over, and now I have to go back to being a streamer instead of being a really sexy detective. And I'm happy about it, but I'm also extremely depressed. I'm so sad. The whiplash between the YouTube and Twitch intro BGM was wild. Yeah. I have to have Spotify. Like, I cannot do chatting streams if I'm not listening to music. I can't do it. 07 Aurora. 07 Aurora. Did you guys at least enjoy District V? Even if it wasn't through my perspective? I hope you guys had a wonderful time. Yeah. Oh, wait. The YouTube chat is overtaking the Twitch chat. Wait. I still have to put the, like, combined chat up sometime. I have to figure it out. So you just be together. You did 33, 10:42. Good night, everybody. It was so sad. It was so sad last night. Oh man, it was so sad. It was like so bittersweet, right? Because like it was such a beautiful time and moment where everything was ending, but it was just so sad to have like it end. I don't know. Yeah, it seemed awesome, but then it was time up. We had a blast with you. I'm sorry I had like stuff going on in the middle of everything. Just like context-wise, like I don't really want to get into it, but I have like chronic depression, and I get really bad flare-ups sometimes. They like typically last like only like a couple days, and it's usually whatever. But like while it's happening, I feel so like unable to operate my life, and I just knew streaming would be impossible. There would just be absolutely no way. So like I definitely needed the time off, but please don't worry about it, because like I said, like they go away on their own really quickly usually, like the flare-ups, and I tend to bounce back really quickly. So I just needed a couple days off, and it was just kind of unfortunate. It was in the middle of such a cool event, but I'm better. I'm back now. I hope you can have IRL friend locally for long hugs. Yeah, I'm trying to schedule with friends to go out. Your model is adorable. This is the customizable twin model, actually. It's so cute. I've always wanted a twin model, so I was so happy when she announced that she was doing a customizable one. I'm glad Aurora got a good ending too, you know? I think it was the perfect ending for Remy to come back and then for her to just go with him. Cause like I feel like I really didn't have a character at all, and I'm really thankful to Ruse for kind of letting me like attach my character to his character. Cause I feel like that's her only story right now, but I can tell you like what I wanted before. I think like the base story was that something terrible happened to Aurora when she was younger, and the case for it went cold, and they couldn't solve it, and so they closed it, and so she was left with just like a ton of like unanswered questions, and so she wanted to dedicate herself to becoming a detective so that one, she could try to figure it out herself, and two, nobody else would ever have to go through the same thing. And so that was kind of like the idea I had going into the roleplay, but I never actually fleshed out what happened to her. I never got that far. What's my favorite kind of cheese? Havarti. I like Havarti. The sibling energy between Remy and Aurora was pure cough. Honestly, it really did feel like a big brother. It was really cool. Everyone in the PD had a tragic backstory. They call it all trauma bond. I mean, listen, if we're gonna be honest about it, I feel like there's only like two kinds of people that do end up going into like law enforcement because it's such a hard job. Is one, people that like just want to have power and make money, but then two, people that have like some sort of trauma that happened to them, or they want to, you know, uphold justice and protect other people. I feel like those are always like the two fundamental storylines for like most fictional people to get into, you know, police. Even if you don't know what happened to her, having a good motivation is key. I regret it and feel so bad about it because it was such like a heavy backstory to give her. And then when people would ask me, right, I think like my first time riding in a car with Chief Serpico, and he asked me, he was like, so, like, what made you want to join the force? And I was telling the backstory, but I was like laughing. I couldn't say it straight. And it was really bad. Trauma RP is best left unsaid in my opinion. You can be mysterious without risking weirdness. I agree. I even like tried to see if I could write like a short story about Aurora's lore that I'm still kind of working on. I don't know if I'll end up publishing it though. Just cause like it's a little hard. But even in there, I'm not very upfront about what happened right away because I really like the storytelling style where you get context clues first and then the story progresses and you forget about those context clues, but then things happen where you're like, wait a minute, I was clued about this before, and then you're able to kind of like start theorizing about like what's currently happening. If that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense. Hello, good morning, beautiful. And if I may ask, what are you playing today? I don't think I'm gonna play anything today. I think today is solely just kind of like chatting, you know, watching maybe clips, hanging out, ask me literally anything about the GTA you want. Just kind of like debriefing, de-stressing. Overall, how did I feel about joining District V? And will I do more roleplay in the future? Definitely. Definitely want to do more roleplay. I think I loved it. I think the problem with me is I need to get over the embarrassment of it. Because I feel... I'm not trying to be, like, overzealous or anything. I genuinely feel like I could be a really good role player. I just get embarrassed way too easily. And so I'm not confident when I'm role playing. And I tend to back out of it. And I think that's my biggest problem that I need to work on. And I think if I can get over being embarrassed and just not caring, I think that I could be really good at roleplay. And I think it's really fun. Like, Aurora being overzealous about collecting evidence during violent crimes was a good way of showing her backstory and how she hated violence. True! I didn't mean it like that, but true! Now that you pointed it out. Would you play Aurora again or a new character? I feel like I'd want to probably play a new character. But that's because I'd want to start from the ground up. I like to, use this as like a learning platform to go from and kind of use Aurora as the example of, hey, I really like this, hey, I didn't like this, hey, I wish I could improve more on this thing. And I think, yeah, I'd probably start from scratch and just be more involved and invested in the actual story building and like, mannerisms of the character that I'd want to do next. Hello, Griffin! Hello, Queso. You got this? Thank you! Honestly, it's something you can add as a trait to your characters and a way to slowly get into it. That's true, that's true. The embarrassment of not being able to be serious. Yeah. I'm really bad at that. The good thing about having a new character is that you can end Aurora's story in a happy note. True! Aurora, as far as we are all concerned, is happy right now. She got to leave with Remy and Regal, and now the three of them are gonna go solve crime somewhere else. Yeah, yeah. So that's exciting. I ordered a McDonald's smoothie this morning, and it's kind of mid, I'm not gonna lie. I think like another thing that I really want to do for the next roleplay we do is I want to use a different voice. I love voice acting, I love doing voice acting, but if you've watched me, then you know that it's hard for me to keep up other voices for long periods of time because I get shy. I get really shy, I get really embarrassed, but I think like I would want to do a different voice for a character because I think it would also just kind of help me be more immersed. Honestly, I relate to being embarrassed. I don't know, I'm inspired to roleplay myself. I need to work on overcoming that embarrassment. It's so hard! Hi, Kenchi! Honestly, getting into more RP will help with voice acting as well. True! True, true, true. Doing a different voice might help you get in character. I was so impressed, and still am impressed, with like so many different people's abilities to like do different voices and hold different voices. Like Mary's Bob Burgerweather voice, incredible. Holy cow. There was also Rikami doing Stoic's voice, which was pretty crazy as well. There was May's voice. Harmony was insane. There, Vox, obviously, like being able to hold that accent like the entire time was like insanely skill. Like, wow. Freed doing the Peyton Dwemer voice. That's incredible. Dwemer, dude, Freed is a beast. Never drop. Freed is a beast, dude. Freed was a menace. That was crazy. Man, I wish I could do it all over again. I wish I could just experience it again. Like the first day, slowly getting to know everybody on the job. No one could believe Dwemer was Freed at first. Okay, so sometimes we like hop in VC in like the server like off stream and stuff, and like Freed, you know, obviously doesn't sound like Peyton at all. So like at the beginning when Freed would join and like talk, people would be like, oh my god, Freed, that's what you sound like. And it was really funny. Man, I don't know. I think I'd do like, what kind of voice? I don't know. I'd want to be like, a more serious voice, I think, right? I think, like, when it comes to, like, comedy and stuff, like, I can be funny and it's, like, whatever. I think, like, where I struggle and what I'd want to really work towards is, like, more serious... I don't think serious is the right word. I don't know what word I'm looking for, but just, like, more realistic roleplay, I think, is what I would want to try to do. Is, like, realism. Trying to think. I'd also have to think of a name. I think a name that I was considering for the next GTA server would be Chaos. I think Chaos would be kind of cool. But like for a last name, I was like joking around and I was like, what if it's Chaos Solved? So this way it's like case solved and it'd be like really funny. Okay, Freed pulling off a Carl Weezer accent took me out. I didn't even know that it was him at first when I heard it. I didn't know a lot of people when I came onto the server. I was invited by Taiga. Well, vouched for by Taiga. And then same with joining like the police force was all thanks to Taiga as well, since Taiga was like one of the chiefs and stuff and has like a lot of experience in RPing, because I was on the VTRP GTA server as my very first roleplay experience and GTA server. And I was part of the police force with Taiga as my chief then. So that's why he like heavy vouched for me to join the police force for District V, since I kind of already knew how to do it. But I didn't really know a lot of people. There were a couple people on the police force that I knew of. I don't think there was anybody on the police force in any capacity besides Roy that like I had actually like talked to before. But Roy's like one of my good friends though. So I think it was really cute that like there's so much art and stuff of like me, Roy, and Ruse all together. Radon! Thank you so much for the 5! Thank you for the $5! Thank you so much! I'm trying to think what else. What else? I do Derek, aka Ewick. RP seems like a great way to interact and meet new people. It is! I don't know how to describe how I have relationships with people. I'm very like withdrawn sometimes when it comes to like one-on-one interaction. I'm really trying not to be that way and to, I don't know, form meaningful connections, I guess. And I'm really trying my best, but I really gravitate towards non-forced interactions. I really like being able to be in a server setting where I can just on chance run into people, conversate with them, and have it feel really like laid back and like easy, rather than like the kind of feeling of having to reach out to somebody one-on-one to start a conversation. So I love playing on like servers, Minecraft servers, just like anything like that. I love hanging out in group discords. I think it's really fun. Your banter with Ruse is amazing. Big fan. I think on the server, even though like we only hung out for one day, he really did feel like a big brother. Vox loved Aurora on the last day. Hearing the chief saying that he in part called martial law because of Aurora being kidnapped was like... Wait! He called martial law in part to me being kidnapped? No! Oh my god, is that Snow? Hi! Hello, Luminous! Hello! Hello, welcome in. Hi. You calling Ruse your dad on the last day in front of everyone is so funny. Dude, I panicked. Okay, we were coming up, we were like trying to sneak into this place, but we needed different identities, right? Because roleplay, we couldn't be Rad McCool and his bodyguard Natasha Roman on. So we needed like a different cover story. And the first one that came to my head was like a married couple, but then I was like, I don't even know this guy. That's such a weird thing. So then I panicked, and then I was like, oh, I'll be your kid. I'll be your kid. And so I just kind of like tossed it out there in a panic. You can fuck with me, you can fuck with my city, but no one fucks with Aurora Blanks. Hey, it's like having the world be smaller towns where similar people gather all over again. We can find ourselves. Yeah! That man was like 30 and you were his kid. That was. I know, he was like. I was taller than him too because of my shoes. And it was really funny. I panicked. I think it was funny though. It made for a funny narrative. Man, Aurora had so many failed relationships. I say so many. There were 2. She was like interested in Neil. Mostly because I was actually parasocial for the character Neil. Cause not gonna lie, my type is definitely, you know, guys who are mean to everybody except the person they like. I really like that trope, especially like enemies to lovers. Are you kidding me? I think my dream trope is like the enemies to lovers situation where like you can't stand each other and like the guy can't stand anybody, but then he like slowly like opens up to you, and then all of a sudden you're the only thing he cares about, but he hates everybody else. I think that is my favorite thing to read about. So, maybe I was a little personally parasocial for Neil down, maybe. But Aurora and Neil, they did go on a date, and it was really nice. I didn't stream because I was taking my break, but it was really cute. We were like sitting on a bench together at the Sakura village, like overlooking everything, and my character had like her head on his shoulder and stuff, and we were just kind of like, I don't know, opening up and just like talking, and it was really cute. He did reject her though, but like he didn't reject her because he didn't like her. He rejected her because he doesn't date. Oh no, tsundere hunt. I'm not a tsundere hunter. What does that mean? What does that mean? And you think Kane would do the same? I know Kane would do the same. I know Kane would. I can fix him. Have you interacted with Murder? I think he's the shortest character in the server. I spoke very briefly, I think. I think the most interaction I had with Murder was when Murder wasn't Murder and was actually Michael. I was sitting on like a chair at the island, and I guess something happened to like Murder's player model when they logged. Haka's player model when they logged back in, and so their character turned into like the default guy, and so he just like sat down next to me and was like, "I'm Michael," and I had no idea who he was, and I was just like, "Oh, hey, Michael," and then he was like, "Yeah, I'm Michael." The idea of the edgy teen looking like a middle-aged man is so funny. I don't even know how old Aurora was supposed to be. I think I just kept telling her. You know what? SLI. I gave Aurora my real birth date, so I guess she's 23. Ew, I'm 23. Dude, I think about it all the time, and I never feel 23. And then I have like the impending crisis that I'm only getting older. But yeah, Neil turned Aurora down really nicely and gently. I was just like, hey, I don't really date and I don't like leading people on. I like you, but like I said, I don't date. It was really cute. It was really cute. So then, you know what Aurora did after that? She went to the casino and gambled all of her money away. And then she met Jake. And then she was like, hey, Jake, if we don't find love by the time that we all, like, have to leave the city, let's just get married. And then Jake's like, okay. And then it didn't happen because we both got really overwhelmed by the weddings on the last day. And then we were both kind of like, yeah, I don't really actually want to do that. There's a lot going on. We did have a really cute, like, Sakura festival date, though. We went to the Sakura festival on the last day together and hung out. Tax marriage? That's the real lesson of district fee? That marriage between Gaff and Prophet killed me because I would see like the tweets and stuff of them like texting each other where like he'd be like, tax wife, I lost all of our money. We're poor, tax wife, please. I was so surprised by the amount of love plot lines there was in District V. I think it's just because it's easy, right? Like, if you're not into RP that much or you don't really know how to roleplay, what's the most common form of media people usually consume? Romance, right? And it's usually something you've at least experienced once in your life. So, I feel like it's just like the easiest way to roleplay. And so, like, people kind of just gravitate towards it. That's why I gravitated towards it personally, because it's the only thing I knew how to fucking do. Prophet is like the goated stalker of Kai. I felt so bad! Obviously, wasn't streaming my perspective. We actually, like, chased Kyle, and he was, like, resisting arrest. And we got him, and I cuffed him, and I went to, like, escort him to the police car, and then I got gunned down and killed. So my game bugged where we were stuck together because I couldn't touch any of my buttons. So I was dead, but I was still like attached to Kyle because I was escorting him. And so like Luca and them were trying to like get him into the car, but we were still stuck together. So they like low-key kidnapped me. And like shoved me in their car, but then they left somebody else, so they went back, and then they all died. So then Kyle's still attached to me, and I have to go to the hospital to get surgery, and so he's still attached to me while I'm getting surgery even. And after I'm done, I'm like, well, I have you. I'm just gonna take you to the precinct, I guess. You're under arrest. So then we arrested him, and then he ended up actually getting stuck in jail. There was like a glitch where it didn't let him out. So the mods had to save him. I saw that from Chief's perspective, and holy smokes, that was funny. Dude, I was crying. I felt so bad because they actually would have gotten away if that didn't happen. My headcanon was that you were handcuffed to him when you arrested him? Maybe. What were your favorite things that happened to your character? I think I really liked the date with Neil. That was really nice. I also like the... I'm such a girl. All of my answers are just gonna be like about romance. I liked being paired with Omi that one day. I think that was really, really funny. I will still never forgive Omi for pretending that they didn't know who I was after I changed clothes. Also, girl, you gave me a surprise jump scare this morning on Twitter. I had to double take. Be like, wait, you are from District V. I am from District V. I was there. I don't think I'm from, but I was there. That was really cool. Oh, who's this? Omi, probably. what are some other things? I really liked the day that I spent with Remy. And like I said, he gave me he really felt like a big brother, like in the moment, and it was really fun. And I definitely think like before that day, I wasn't connecting really well with people because I wasn't really role playing that well, and everybody else had like really deep characters going on for the most part when it came to the police and stuff. And so like kind of just having like a day to chill and just have somebody match my energy with like the joking around and stuff kind of like just really helped me, I think, open up to other people going forward. So Omi is like funding criminals in the guise of buying food in NOOOO Cafe worth 500. What? What? Wait, was he giving them money? Ruse is very good at staying in character, but low-key at some moments during the banter, I could see Ruse sleeping through the character of Remy. I like that one clip I saw on Twitter where it's like, I was talking about his fashion. I was like, your shirt sucks. You have no taste. And he's like, you have no taste. I was like, it looked better in a different color. She's like, purple. I was like, ah, you'd be a walking eyesore. Everyone's highlights of Remy always has Aurora in it. It was so natural and hilarious. I'm just a goober. I don't know. Yeah, that one? It was really funny. He was very easy to talk to, which was just nice. And I used to like change of pace. Cause like, I'm an awkward person, I guess, when I'm talking to people I don't really know. And especially where like people were playing characters with backstories that I didn't know. I didn't really know how to respond to people when they would talk to me. So like having conversations that are literally just banter was like pretty nice, because then I didn't have to like, I don't know, worry about saying the wrong thing that would mess up somebody's roleplay, I guess. I'm from Ruse's community, and honestly, you are a gem. That day was so fantastic. Do you really think so? That actually means so much to me, because I was so nervous. It's not like giving money. He was playing in the gray zone. He knows those guys are criminal, but most criminals are poor. So at some point, police got nothing to do. For the OMI funding, not when they were doing crimes or anything, just when they had the status of regular citizens. Oh, we loved you. We were going crazy about you. There's no way! I was just existing. You make me blush. Pooh. Hi, Hilo. I discovered you from watching Ruse's stream. You did great. I can vouch for that. As a Rusader, your interactions with Ruse were pure gold. Maybe I bully him. Maybe I bully him into doing an in-character roleplay stream, maybe. What do you guys think? I don't think it'll happen. People are really busy now. Especially because, like, with the server only being open for select hours of the day, every day, I feel like a lot of people put off a lot of their work in order to put their focus on the server. So I wouldn't be surprised if it would be hard to like do anything really with people for a little bit afterwards, since people are probably like piled on with tons of work now. Blake said Remy is really good. I kind of low-key... No! 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 You should ask. Gotta go now, but I'm glad to know about your... Thank you so much for stopping by! It was nice to see you. The banter between Aurora and Remy was hilarious, which became peak when Regal started fighting over who gets to be Remy's partner. I feel bad! But I also don't feel bad at the same time, because Roy, like I said, is like one of my good friends, and so like it was just kind of really funny to just be like, haha, Haha, Roy. Haha. I love seeing the fan art of like the three of us together. It's so cute. I wasn't kidding. Like all the fan art that was being made of it, I really did turn it into a phone lock screen for like my IRL phone. It's really, really cute. Pink haired. No! It was fun. And I am so sad it's done now. Ah, now I have to wait for season 2 maybe. We now have a way to find Hilo in real life. No! Don't look at my phone! You three had great synergy? I think so too. I love my little detective family. Little detective family. And I'm really glad that you guys could enjoy it too. I wish mods will tweak the phone more in season 2. Like you can use the recordings as ringtones too. I teared up when I saw the lock screen tweet. Aww! Why are you always the runt in every family? I'm not the runt. I was actually the tallest. Thank you very much. Because I know someone out there is collecting voice packs. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I kind of really want a Remy voice pack. I wanna hear him say those stupid lines again, where it's like, "Can I pay with a smile?" I'm gonna miss District V too. Bruce admitted that he struggled with this RP server, felt like he didn't fit the vibe, but being paired up with you was one of the times it did click for him. You were fun for him and for us. He didn't say that. No. I don't believe that. Not the part about me, anyway. Cause, tallest because of the shoes. Oh, dude, it was crazy. Those shoes gave me so much height for no reason. I was so tall. I was so tall no matter who I stood by. And it was crazy. Well, you could have paid him $2 million and make him send you a voice message. He would have done anything for money, huh? I think I ended this review that last day. I ended with like 54 paychecks that I just didn't cash in. Hello, Marie! Hello. They were cool shoes. Oh my gosh, they were so cute. I wish I could have Aurora's wardrobe. Because, wow. I think I can say this with an 80% certainty. If I hadn't been a cop, I would have spent almost all of my time in the clothing store just trying on different clothes. Maybe a hater, but he could be bribed. Have y'all seen my pants? Because I'm straight. KJ, put your pants back on, bro. What the heck? Yeah, that sounds like you. I just like clothes. I like cute clothes. Listen, I don't have kids. I don't plan on having kids anytime soon, okay? But every time I'm in like a Walmart and stuff and I see like all the cute little like baby clothes and stuff, I just get like cuteness, aggression, and like sadness. And I'm like, oh, those are so cute. Just pay with a smile. That's relatable. The clothes are fun. Yeah, there were so many clothes. A micro army of high-lows sounds terrifying. What do you mean a micro army? I'd be the biggest army. Not tiny. I watched lots of JP server, even the first VCR server. Voice pack selling is an event there, and they would pay 100 million. What? Chat, should I do a voice pack selling? If I do the, if I put on a voice for a new character? Hello! I mean, you could. Let me try. Let me try to put on a voice. It's literally just gonna sound like the same exact deep voice I do it every time. Because I'm not an impressionist. Hello? Hello, everybody. Welcome to my stream. Yay! Do a Skyrim guard voice. I kind of do want to do like a police roleplay where I'm literally just a Whiterun guard and I'm just like, stop! You violated the law. Pay the court a fine. And your stolen goods are forfeit. Do it? That sounds hilarious. Dude! And then like my theme song could be like the one song where it's like, I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee. As any of your fellow guards will tell you that it's true. We've all taken arrows in the knee. Yeah, because sometimes voice actor would join the server. For example, Tanjiro VA actually sold his VP there. Even his own signature. What? Wait, that sounds sick. That sounds so cool. I love your contrast with Ruse, having him as a gravelly voiced jerk, not a tsundere. Next to such a cheerful, enthusiastic person like you is content gold. Your cute brings out his cute. Dude, I sound like a train whistle when I speak. Yo, what's up, Skipper? Mary! Hi, Mary! Hello! I was talking about you a little bit ago. I was talking about how incredible your voice acting skills were. I was like, you were the first person I mentioned when I was talking about how impressed I was with people's, like, voice skills. It's Burger Weather himself. That's right. That's right, that's right. I appreciate that, Hilo. Thank you. Thank you for being so cool. Sorry, I'm nervous. I haven't streamed in a little bit. The marriages and the officiating of the wedding sent me. It was great. Again, the clip where you found out that Dreamer was marrying a monkey. Hyla just had to reset her brain by screaming. Nothing serious. I do that a lot. I do that a lot. I scream when I need to reset. Mods! Delete that man. Delete them. Get him! Get him! Nice. Thanos snapped. Pew pew. Yo, thank you for the 5 biddies. Donkey donkey. Mods twist is redacted. This. Oh, the YouTube chat like on screen like doesn't even work. Oh my gosh! Thank you so much for the 12 months in advance. Oh wait, it's in a row, not in advance. Thank you for the 12 months. Holy, I can read. I can do that. Sometimes. Thank you! I'm a fan of no name tag. At first it feels odd. It felt odd. It felt really odd at first. But I think it was so worth it and added so much to the immersion. Because, for example, we like arrested Tim's gang robbing a bank, but they all had masks on. And Gerard was using a different voice that wasn't the Tim voice. And so when we arrested him, we had no idea that was Gerard, like at all. And we took him all the way back to the precinct. And when we were taking his mugshot and had to have him take the mask off, he took it off and we were like, oh my fucking god, it's Tim! Because he was a wanted criminal. It was crazy. I've missed District Me. Me too! Me too, Mary! I want Season 2 next week. Next week, I want it. There's more coming. I foresee you guys having so much fun there too. I hope. Gerard was so good at the... He was incredible! We were watching clips earlier, and I didn't even know that he was doing, like, impressions of other people, too. And he has, like, a Luca impression that was just, like, spot on, and it was really scary. Also, I think he was just, like, a really good role player and, like, actor in general. Because there was also that clip I seen where he was, like, arrested and couldn't make it in time for, like, the soccer thing. So it's, like, a clip of him, like, running into the rain and just, like, absolutely distraught, screaming to the gods to take him back to his friends. And it was, like, really emotional. It was really good. Oh yeah, my vacation arc. I'm gonna be participating in a different GTA server soon-ish called Lodestar. That'll be really cool. Captain Adler's gonna be there with me. I was watching for the Tim reveal. That was such a moment. It was crazy. Well, he is just so good at impression. Did you see him impersonate Luca in a mask? It is scarily accurate. Dude. I'm terrible at recognizing people. I'm like the perfect person for somebody to switch their voice up on. That was so gut-wrenching. It really was. Guys, I get this feeling Hilo really likes GTRP. I just really like pretending I'm someone I'm not. And I think more than that even though, is I just really like being a part of something. I have really bad anxiety and I get in my head a lot about whether people like having me around and stuff. And so I really like these big group things where I can just feel really included. It makes me feel nice. The police reactions to unmasking were so worth the build. It really was. Even Wilson played with him, but he is impersonating Mike Wazowski, and Wilson didn't know it was Tim until he removed the mask. Roleplayception. I'm excited for Lodestar. I'm excited for Lodestar too. We have Lodestar coming up, but we also have 3 different Minecraft servers as well, by the way. So you guys should be prepared for that. We have Cobble Rivals or whatever. Yeah, Cobble Rivals, which is being hosted by my friend Frynot. So we're playing Cobblemon. And then we have the Ascension role-playing Minecraft server later this month. And then I'm starting a Minecraft server. Nothing crazy, just like a really small one with my friend Autumn as well. And that's like opening like any day now. Dude, Hilo D&D would go... I did do D&D. I did a one-shot D&D. Carter. My friend Carter was the one that DM'd it for me. Hightail RP? Okay, guys, I'm not gonna lie. Something that I'm really heavily considering is VTuber Improv Night. I kind of really want to start hosting VTuber Improv Nights. And I think it'd be so funny. Where, like, just like a small group of us get together. And we just have to, like, improv a story, like, on the spot. And I think it'd be so funny. Like, especially with a lot of the people from, like, the RP scene. Because I really like those videos that I come across on, like, YouTube Shorts and, like, TikTok. Where it's, like, they're doing an improv scene, but there's somebody in the background that's telling them to change what their answer is. Like, sometimes. I don't know if you've seen that, where it's like, oh, I would love to marry you. Change! I mean, I would never marry you! And I think that would be so funny. I'm gonna skip this song. Listen to the Bikini Bottom musical over on Twitch, guys. Hello, hate SpongeBob. No, it's just such a long song. It's like 8 minutes. And I only saved it because I like the one part where it's like, jump out of bed, fix up a breakfast for my favorite pet snail. I just like the one part. Hopefully we'll see change when we call it. You don't get to call me short, because I'm not short. I'm very tall. I'm very tall. Well, does anybody else have more questions about District V for me? Any more? Well, RP is good when you mixed it with 50% of your character and 50% of you. Just like jokes, it's funny when it's half true. That's true. What do you think could have been better? I think I'm just gonna like riff off of something Tyga said. This was something Tyga brought up. I think it'd be really cool if like the whitelisted jobs had shifts instead of like working as it from like start to finish of the day. Because one, it would give people like more people an opportunity to try the whitelisted job, and then two, it would give the opportunity for people in those positions to be able to like develop their characters and experience the server and like mingle with people. I think that would have been pretty cool. But I do also really like how close the LSPD got from just like constantly spending time with each other. What were your thoughts on the ship names between Aurora and Remy, or Remy and Cortana? There were ship names? I was not keeping up. What? I know there was a ship name between Remy and Regal. It was like, Cortado? I think. The randomized partner was such a good idea. I am so very much the last kid at dodgeball. And I would never speak up about wanting to partner with anybody, so being able to just get randomized to somebody each day was a lifesaver. Is there any plotline that you weren't involved with that you liked? For example, Prophet stalking Kyle. I guess like the main one that was happening in the LSPD, because there's the whole plotline with Macaroni, but I also had no idea what was going on. Cause like I wasn't a part of it. So like half of like the police force were like constantly off doing like this intense RP thing, and I had no idea what was going on. And I was just doing normal police work. So I think maybe that one. Or Remy and Cortado. Crotado. I think they're cool. They're pretty cool. They're pretty cool. I don't know if you've already answered something like this, but did you immediately go for police? I immediately went for police officer. As soon as I was like recommended for the server by Taiga, I immediately reached out to him in private and asked him if there was any possible way to become a cop. Because my first RP experience was a cop. And also, I guess context, guys. Before VTubing, I was gonna become a detective, IRL. I was gonna become a homicide detective. That was my big dream. It's still something that, you know, if VTubing does not end up working out for me, I'd love to go back to and revisit and stuff. But yeah, that was my career path, IRL, and so that's why I kind of just naturally gravitate towards being a police officer, since it's kind of like being able to kind of live out the dream that I never got to see. If it wasn't for Remy getting you as a random partner, I wouldn't have met you. Whoa, Lloyd drop? What made you IRL go for a homicide detective? That's kind of difficult. I had a very rough upbringing and a very rough childhood, and I guess because of that, I have kind of like a higher sense of justice in a way. But I don't know. Dead people don't disturb me really, and I think that I value human life a lot, I guess, is what I'm really trying to say. I value human life a lot, and I don't agree with the act of killing people really in any way. And so I have like a pretty high sense of justice, where I would like to see people that do that to other people change and be able to like face the consequences of that, because at the end of the day, every person is somebody to somebody, you know? Like, everybody out there has a family or a friend or somebody that is, you know, considers that person special. And I don't know, the idea of somebody having, you know, their life forcibly taken away from them is really sad. So, yeah. Anyways, yeah, that's just what I was like trying to do in the high school. I was a part of police training programs and stuff, but high school didn't work out for me, and I became a streamer instead. Next season, will you stay in the LSPD? I don't know, honestly. I've obviously played a cop now for 2 different RP servers in a row. So I think maybe I'd like to branch out, but I think there has to be a really big condition for me to meet to branch out, and that would be having an established group of people to RP with once I get on the server. Okay, I feel like that's a secondary reason why I wanted to join the police force, right? Is because when you're going on a server where you don't really know people, it's really intimidating to do it alone and not have any sort of like ties to a group of people and try to figure it out yourself. And so like being in the LSPD, I didn't know anybody, but we were like forced to spend time together anyway. And so I wasn't like kind of left out in the dirt, not being able to like do anything. I was like, I kind of started day one with a family, and that was really nice. So I think if I have like a group of people that want to RP together, next season and stuff, I'd be willing to step down from the police. But, you know, there's also never a guarantee they'll put me back on the force. You never know. Not a question for District D, but for RP in a whole. Will you always try to be a cop? Not saying I dislike the cop RP or anything like that, just curious. I feel like what I also just said applies to that, too. If District V has a season 2, they definitely will. Ask you anything, do you have a dad? Dude, do you want the actual dead-ass answer no matter how depressing it is? Are you prepared for that? Yes? Okay. Let me tell you the IRL thing about me having a dad. Alright? And you asked for this. My dad, my IRL biological father, left when I was 3 months old. I don't really speak to him. Like, he exists. He's not really family. We don't talk. He has his own family with his own kids. We don't talk. I had a stepdad growing up from, like, the age of 3. My mom cheated on him. They split up. He left. Bunch of years ago or whatever, he actually got charged with, like, a bunch of counts of, felony charges of, possession of stuff that I'm not gonna say out loud. And, he's been kind of dead to me ever since, and I've had nothing to do with him. So no, I guess I don't have a dad. In, like, the sense of having a dad that I can just call whatever I want. Hope that answered your question. That's harsh, man. Hopefully it hasn't affected you. You know, life goes on, I guess. Like, it probably did. I've just been ignoring it. Also, I kind of wish cops trained in parachutes. Because imagine Blanks jumping in heli, then parachutes are a spot. Dude, there's so much I wish that I learned how to do. Like, I could not fly. I tried to fly the one time, and I blew up. And Vox got it on camera. He started recording. He started recording. He, like, turned around, and he was like, when the kids want to fly the heli, and then it just exploded. And it was really funny. So, I never learned how to fly the helicopter. Might be because your wings are tight. No, they're not. They're very averagely sized. Chief's trendy of you crashing. I didn't know how to make the trendies. They were kind of confusing to me. I never even, like, opened the app half the time. I was too busy on the grind, doing, like, police work, you know? Too busy. If only there was a game you could play to learn how to fly. Are you suggesting I play Flight Simulator? Well, you won't be the one piloting. You just gotta be there and jump when it's time. Yeah, I was, like, seeing the compilation of all the bachelors, like, using the parachute. And, like, 3 of them died. Because they didn't equip it before they jumped. So they just, like, face planted. I mean, you could, but I was when you talk about GTA. Oh, you want me to play GTA in my free time? That sounds scary. I'm gonna be honest. Playing GTA with, like, random people I don't know. I mean, I guess that's what I did. They weren't really random, though. They were just people I didn't know. Isn't parachuting pretty slow, too? I have no idea. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. You could do the story mode or a private server. Story mode? I think the last GTA that I did a story mode on was San Andreas. Will you partake in a backflip today? Of course. Let me just... Whee! I did it. Was it good? Was it good? Fantastic. Good show. Thank you. Thank you. You could play the online on invite only? I could. I wish I was brave enough to host these servers myself, but I could never. Depends if you deployed it too quickly, it's slow going down. If you deploy it just right, the respawn is gonna be fast. Holy shit, she just did a black. That's right! I did! I did a backflip! Guys, my sleep schedule's fucked. I woke up at 4 in the morning. Well, no, 3 in the morning. I fell asleep at like, I don't know, like 8 p.m. Woke up 10 p.m. Went back to sleep. Woke back up. Fell asleep at 1 a.m. Woke up at 3 a.m. And then I've been up since 3 a.m. Talk about a grind set. That's right. Hustle. Yeah, I've just been up since 4 in the morning. Now it's 11. Probably gonna take a nap after stream. Yo. So much to do, so much to think about. We also have our partner anniversary this month, and I still haven't planned properly for it. What day is that? What day is my partner anniversary? That's a good question. What day? It is the 21st. Yeah. So on the 21st. Oh, I still have to file my taxes! Hold on. Oops. Hold on. I need to repoke for my tax forms. For my old company. Tax forms, please. Thank you. Iris is no, I'm not going to jail. No, I don't make enough for them to care. Does streaming actually pay the rent, or is it just a side hustle? For me, I'm visiting in Canada right now, so actually I'm legally not allowed to work here, so all of my income comes from streaming. I could be pretty transparent. I make on average like 1K a month. Like off of like merch, sponsorships, ad revenue. Yeah, it's not like crazy anything, but like it's enough to, you know, live. Damn, that's minimum wage, you good? Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm existing. Oh, I have a Discord ping now. I got such a quick response for my tax stuff. Thank you. I also need to check my emails real quick because I forget. I forgot it. I'm still waiting for my box of V cards. So I have a box of the new V card set coming that we're gonna do a hand cam opening of, and I'm excited. I just have no idea what is actually gonna come in the mail. Everybody else is getting theirs though, so maybe it comes today or something. I don't know. So, Guys. I want to see if there's anybody else in the LSPD that maybe wants to hang out and talk. But I think everybody's also asleep. So, probably not gonna happen, I think. Hopefully soon. I really hope so. I have a big button I'm curious about pressing. Huh? Wait, what button? Lore! The lore! You guys want to see the lore? Alright. Everybody that's new here, that has just discovered me from District V, I have a lore video. And I'm about to show it to you. So get ready for some intense, major lore! You're probably wondering how I got here. I should start from the beginning. In the land of dragons. Long ago, dragons used to rule the world. That grumpy-looking guy right there, that's my great-grandfather. Dragons are awesome. They're like giant flying lizards. They're also super scary and can breathe fire and stuff. I bet it's pretty obvious that I'm a dragon. I'm joking. Dragons don't look like that anymore. Well, some of them do. That's my cousin. He practices magic. That guy right there is Unc. He studies the blade instead of looking for a job. And then there's me, Princess Hylorian Ren Draconium Ash of the Night Sky. Or Hylo for short. Wow. Don't let that cute face deceive you. I was born to the king and queen of Melrose Kingdom. I'm literally a princess. I was born with my father's fire and my mom's voice. As the heir to the throne, I was expected to follow in my father's footsteps, which meant defending my kingdom when war showed up on our doorstep. Nothing could have prepared me for the horrors I would see. But I watched as my kingdom fell. The monsters who invaded my home didn't look like monsters. They looked like my mother and I. As the princess, I must fight. I must avenge my brothers and sisters. I must kill. Oh, because of you, I could live. I was born in a world full of pain and suffering, but you protected me from it. Mom? Using teleportation magic, my mother sent me to a faraway land. A land that looked a bit like ours, but also different. Earth. Luckily, I was able to blend in, but I felt meaningless, and the days blended together. And then I saw her. How can she keep smiling? I used to smile like that. You'd want me to be happy, right? And that is how I found my happy place with all of you. With your support, I was able to try new things and go to new places and make new friends. It's been so much fun. And then I freaking died out of nowhere. But don't worry, this isn't the end of my story. I woke up looking a little bit different than my usual self. If I had to guess, I think I respawned in Ohio. Don't worry, I wasn't alone. Everyone here was awesome. They told me to find the Demon Lord's tower to make a deal, to get revived. She wanted something of equal value. She accepted the trade.
Wait, stop piling dirt on top of her.
I heard something move inside the casket.
Hylo? Is that you down there?
Please don't haunt us.
Hi, guys.
Oh, Hylo.
And that's how Hylo returned to this world, to cause more chaos and make more memories. And that's me, and how that I exist. I hope you guys enjoyed. I plan to do a mini series of videos like that for every time something significant in my career happens, honestly. I think it'd be super cute Gino! Hi, Gino. It's been so long. Wait, how long did I even take off? It wasn't that long, right? When was my last stream? I don't know when my last stream was. That was quite the fun video. You're a dragon? I am a dragon! Hi, Jade! I love you. Nice. I'm glad you guys like it. If you guys ever want to see it again, it is uploaded to my YouTube channel as well as its own standalone video. So, just if anybody's ever interested. That was quite the fun video. I'm really proud of it. I think everybody did such a good job. For this week, we'll probably be playing Minecraft, but mostly, I think the main thing we're doing this week is we're gonna be playing Resident Evil 9, because I've been waiting so long, because I like binge playing games, so I didn't want to try to juggle playing that and GTA, and so I've been waiting for GTA to finish before we started Resident Evil, so we're finally gonna play it! Probably starting tomorrow. And I'm super excited. I've been dodging spoilers like I'm in the Matrix. Well, to be fair, I was unable to watch the GTA RP streams. I had to sleep. Yeah, it was a very different time zone than when I usually stream. Very, very different. Because for all of you that are new, this is the time I usually stream every day. So the GTA streams were so late for me. So late. I don't know how long we'll stream today either. I don't know, honestly, maybe even like only 30 more minutes. Just cause I'm still trying to fix my sleep schedule a bit. And I have been up since like 4 AM. There's a Resident Evil, there might even be 9. Aw, don't spoil it. All I know about Resident Evil is Leon Kennedy. Leon Kennedy. Oh, wait, what if my next RP character had like a southern drawl? I can't really do one that well, but hey, there, partner. What are you looking for? I'm looking for marshmallows to roast and make s'mores. That was really bad. Wait. That was really bad. A Canadian accent, eh? Oi. That's just my, like, basically my normal accent. It's just like I'm a little bit more Midwesterner. That's all. Oi, eh? Oi. Oi. I could try doing like a British one. But, it wouldn't go over very well. Oi, don't you know, coming over here? I'm so bad at accents! You don't got an accent to me? Really? Really? You don't think I have an accent, eh? Oh, well, I guess it's because I'm such a good talker, right? I need to be put down. What? Hilo has a light Overwatch accent? What does that mean? To do a southern accent, you gotta shorten certain words. What does a slight Overwatch accent mean? What does that mean? Overwatch players talk a certain... I don't even play Overwatch! I'm telling every British person... No. Shh, don't tell them. I've been dancing at my funeral, waiting for you to arrive. I was hoping you'd look beautiful, dancing with tears in your eyes. But nobody came, what a shame, shame, shame. missed streaming. I missed you guys. You stink though. There's only one more day of the week. Guys, I'll be streaming over the weekend probably. I know I usually take weekends off, but I literally just took like a shit ton of days off, so we'll probably stream over the weekend. Just so you guys know. I'm not a tiny goober. I'm big. I can prove it. Big. I'm so big. Don't boop the snoot. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. I guess Aurora being so tall was high-low compensating for me. No! I'm not! Look, guys. Look. I'm so tall. See how tall I am? My picture reads, they are so, but that's alright. No love those girls, but that's alright. Yummy! Been dancing at my funeral, waiting for you to arrive. The only reason she has a tail is so she gets a little... No! I need to stretch. At least an apple tall. I'm way taller than an apple. I am way taller than an apple. The only thing I see is that them hips don't lie. You guys are stinky. What the heck? No. Oh man, the sleepiness is hitting me now. Now it's hitting me. Man. I miss being 33. Not like 33 years old, like call sign number 33. This is number 33. Going 10-4-1. Good morning. Good morning. It is no longer morning. I've forgotten how to stream. Guys, how do I be entertaining? I forgot. Never ending. Just talk like you usually do? Yeah, but then I run out of things to talk about. Have you scrubbed any of your VODs of District V? I have not yet, no. I haven't done that. Drink a lot of alcohol? Yo, let's go! 11 a.m. drinking! Yippee! Hanging out with is nice enough? I honestly don't know. I'm not paid enough to write down everything that makes Hilo entertaining. Is the list long? Is it long at least? That would require a lot of paper. Paper! Paper! I like paper! Paper! Pepper! I think pepper is my favorite spice. I like pepper. I like pepper on everything. Man, I'm getting tired. Oh, my sleep schedule is so fricked. It's so fricked. Cinnamon. Wait. What? Cinnamon. Cinnamon. Is cinnamon a spice? I think it is. I'm pretty sure. Fun fact, Cinnamoroll's name is just Cinnamon. They only call him Cinnamoroll in, like, the West because they wanted it to be a more, like, unique IP. It's the same thing with Hello Kitty. Because Hello Kitty originally is just, like, Kitty White. That's just her name. It's just, like, Kitty White. It was, like, the West where they started calling her, like, Hello Kitty. So Cinnamoroll's name is literally just Cinnamon. That's a fun fact. Yo, thank you for the follow! Welcome. That's my fact of the day. My factoid of the day. Chat, what if we did karaoke? What if we just did a couple karaoke songs? Like, it's not like I'm monetized anyway, guys. It's not like it's gonna affect the YouTube stream. I'm not monetized anyway. Right? Fuck it. I don't know, I kind of want to, like, sing a couple songs. On YouTube side, it's gonna sound a cappella. No, it won't, because I'm not gonna be singing to Spotify. I would be singing to YouTube. Here, I'll test it. We'll test it right now for YouTube. I want you guys to tell me if you're able to hear. For example, you guys should be able to hear this, right? You guys can hear this, right? Well, it's not doing anything now. But like that sound right there, like you hear that, right, on the YouTube side? Yes, can hear it. See it? See, it works. It works. Is there any music I associate with Aurora? I think I was listening to a lot of classic 80s rock, I think, when I was playing. In like the last few days that I wasn't streaming, I was listening to a lot of classic 80s rock. So I think I would associate that, to be honest. The bling sound? You didn't hear it? What the heck? You're lying to me! Okay, let me just take this over. That was probably really loud, and I'm so sorry. That's my browser noise. That was probably really loud for you guys. My bad. I'm actually deaf. I'm so sorry. Fuck yeah. My bad, guys. My bad. No, that was League of Legends. No, it was not League of Legends. That's just the sound it makes whenever I open a new tab. Mike, you're sitting up like, I'm sorry. I'll drop your phone. No, 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 no. Don't do that. Don't do that. Hold on. Hold on. We'll find a song, okay? A good song. Sure, this one. I don't have anything to drink, so this is probably gonna be like really bad because I also haven't done vocal exercises. But, you know, it be how it be. Same bed, but it feels just a little bit bigger now. Our song on the radio, but it don't sound the same. And our friends talk about you, all it does is just tear me down. So my heart breaks a little when I hear your name. It all just sounds like too young, too dumb to realize that I should have bought you flowers and held your hand. Should have gave you all my hours when I had the chance. Take you to every party, 'cause all you wanted to do was dance. Now my baby's dancing, but she's dancing with another man. My pride, my ego, my needs, and my selfish ways 'cause a good, strong woman like you to walk out my life. Now I never get to clean up the mess I made. Oh, that haunts me every time I close my eyes. It all just sounds like too young, too dumb to realize that I should have bought you flowers and held your hand. Should have given you all my hours when I had the chance. Take you to every party, 'cause all you wanted to do was dance. Now my baby's dancing, but she's dancing with another man. Hurts, I'll be the first to say I was wrong. Oh, I know I'm probably much too late to try and apologize for my mistakes, but I just want you to know I hope he buys you flowers. I hope he holds your hand, give you all his hours when he has the chance. Every party, 'cause I remember how much you love to dance. Now my baby's dancing, she's dancing with another man. Do all the things I should have done when I was a man. Yippee! Nope, it auto started playing Sia. Chandelier, absolutely not. I don't have light stick, so baguette will have to do. Beautiful singing, your voice is so. You guys like it? Album when? Album never, bro. Let me breathe. Because I'm a little nervous. I haven't sung on YouTube in so long. Oh, wait, what about this one? Easy go, that's just how you live. Oh, take it all, but you never give. Should've known you was trouble from the first kiss. Had your eyes wide open. Why were they open? Gave you all I had and you tossed it in the trash. You tossed it in the trash, you did. To give me all your love is all I ever ask. 'Cause what you don't understand is I'd catch a grenade for you. Throw my head on a blade for you. the same. No, 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 no. Black, black and blue. Beat me till I'm numb. Tell the devil I said, hey, when you get back to where you're from. Bad woman, that's just what you are. Yeah, you smile in my face, then rip the brakes out my car. Gave you all I had and you tossed it in the trash. You tossed it in the trash, yes you did. To give me all your love is all I ever ask. Cause what you don't understand is I'd catch a grenade for you. Throw my head on a blade for you. Jump in front of a train for you. You know I'd do anything for you. Oh, oh, I would go through all this pain. Take a bullet straight through my brain. Yes, I would die for you, baby. But you won't do the same. If my body was on fire, oh, you watch me burn down in flames. You said you love me, you're a liar, cause you never, ever, ever did, baby. But darling, I still catch a grenade for you. Throw my head on a blade for you. I get front of a train for you. You know I'd do anything for you. But go through all this pain. Take a bullet straight through my brain. Yes, I would die for you, baby. But you won't do the same. No, you won't do the same. You wouldn't do the same. You never do the same. No, 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 no. Oh my god, I'm sorry. So sorry. So sorry you had to listen to that. Whatever that was. Bravo! You liked it? You liked it? Wait, I want to sing a much more upbeat song. Here we go. I'm turning up just a little bit because the music is important. I heard a knock upon my door the other day. I opened it to find you staring in my face. The feel of mortal stalking still reverberates. Everywhere I go, I drink this coffin just in case. My body's trembling, some shivers down my spine. Adrenaline kicks and shifts into overdrive. Your secrets keep me sick, you're alive. Snake eyes every single time you roll with crooked dice. I felt the darkness as it tried to pull me down. The kind of dark that haunts 100-year-old house. I wrestle with my thoughts, I shoot the handle down. Running from my past, I'm praying feet don't fail me now. I lost my goddamn mind. It happens all the time. I can't believe I'm actually meant to be here, trying to conceal. The drug in me is you, and I'm so high on misery. You say I got these questions always running through my head. So many things that I would like to understand. If we are born to die and we all die to live, then what's the point of living life if it just contradicts? felt the darkness as it tried to pull me down. The kind of dark that haunts a 100-year-old house. I wrestle with my thoughts, I shook the hand of doubt. Running from my past and pray your feet don't fail me now. I've lost my goddamn mind. It happens all the time. Can't believe I'm actually meant to be here. Trying to consume the drug in me is you. I'm so high on misery, can't you see? I've lost myself. You tried to reach me, but you just can't help me. So long, goodbye. You tried to save me, it won't work this time. 'Cause now I've lost my fucking mind, and there's no fucking time. I can't believe I'm actually meant to be here, trying to consume the drug in me is you. I'm so high on misery, can't you see? Oh, can't you see? Can't you see? Yippee! Yippee! What do you guys think? Should we do an even sillier karaoke song? One that I've never sung before and I don't really even know the lyrics to? What do you guys think? Because there's a song I've been listening to like on repeat, but I've never tried to sing it before. This one. I'll turn it up just a little bit again, so that you hear the music instead of me. Jump off the dirty bridge, but you never had a Friday night like this. Keep it up, let's raise our hands. Take a good look at the sky and I see where you can. Head for the well, head for the drink that makes suicide. Everything is red. To push me, screaming so there's nothing left. So sick of hiding, I don't want this anymore. Gotta Well, I did. Now I don't wanna feel a thing anymore. I'm tired of begging for the things that I want. I'm oversleeping like a dog on the floor. Imagine living like a king someday. A single night without a cushion to hold. All the shadows take us now. We'd rather die than live to rust on the ground. Thank you. I've never sung that song before, but I love the chorus so much. I've been listening to it a lot. It's really good. I hope you enjoyed. You did great. Woo, let's go. Love your singing voice. Thank you. I keep like having to burp in the middle. What's another song that I really like? Ooh. This one. I like this one a lot. I don't know how many of you guys know this one. This is called All That I've Got by the NOOOO. So deep that it didn't even bleeding catch me off guard. Red-handed, now I'm far from burning. Asleep, fast to see you lying next to me. So deep that it didn't even bleeding catch me. I need something else with someone who's to stay. Not be out and let me go back to sleep. I can't let all I want inside, I'm still empty. So deep that it didn't even song that I've never sung before, maybe. I might have sung this once. I hope you guys are enjoying. I know this wasn't supposed to be a karaoke stream, but I just wanted to sing. So I hope it's not terrible and that you guys are enjoying. I don't know. Hopefully I know how to sing this. Yes, Juliet, are you with me? Rain is falling down on the sidewalk. Won't go until you come. Yes, Juliet, kill the limbo. I'll keep tossing rocks at your window. There's no turning back for us. Lace up your shoes. Here's how we do. Run, baby, run. Don't ever look back. They'll tear us apart if you give them the chance. Don't say hi. Run, baby, run. Forever we'll be. Yes, Juliet, I'll be waiting, wishing, wanting yours for taking. Just sneak out and don't tell a soul. Yes, Juliet, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, you're all in my arms now. They can change the lock, but don't change the time. Lace up your shoes. Here's how we do. Run, baby, run. Don't ever look back. They'll tear us apart if you give them the chance. Don't tell no one. Don't say we're not in Run, baby, run. Forever way up high. The view from here is even better. Why? Run, baby, run. Don't ever look back. They'll tear us apart if you give them the chance. Don't tell the morning. Run, baby, run. Run, baby, run. Forever stay. Give us heart. Run, baby, run. Okay, only one more. Only one more. This is the last one. The last song that I will sing. I'm so tired. I'm gonna make you pray. Say a prayer, but let the good times roll. In case God doesn't show. And I want these words to make things right. But it's the wrong to make the words come to life. Who does he think he is? That's the worst you got. Better put your fingers back to crunching numbers. Hotel rooms, collecting page 6 lovers. Get me out of my mind. Get you out of the walls. Right away. Get you into the mood. One night and one more time. Thanks for the memories, even though they weren't so great. He tastes like you, only sweeter. Yeah, one night and one more time. Thanks for the memories, thanks for the memories. See, he tastes like you, only sweeter. One night and one more time. Thanks for the memories, even though they weren't so great. He tastes like you, only sweeter. Yeah, one night and one more time. Thanks for the memories, thanks for the memories. See, he tastes like you, only sweeter. I'm so tired. That's enough. That's enough singing. I'm so tired. Help. Help. Oh my gosh. I feel like I could pass out. Oh man. Let me just lay back in my chair. Thank you for the karaoke. You're welcome. I hope it wasn't like nails on a chalkboard. Am I feeling okay? I'm just like really tired because my sleep schedule is like broken. In your eyes, feel the tension. I'm just really sleepy. Maybe you could take a nap. I was thinking that. I was probably gonna end soon. And go take a nap. We might like look at clips and stuff of like the server tomorrow. Cause I also really wanna like look at clips from my perspective, but I need to get them. I'm gonna see if I can create like a bookmark folder on Twitter and like bookmark all the like different clips and stuff, so I can just have them all like compiled in one spot. Your singing voice is really beautiful. I'm not like good at singing though. I wish I could take vocal lessons. But I do like singing. I like singing a lot. But yeah, I was probably gonna end stream here for the day. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be live again tomorrow at the same day. I will make a waiting room on YouTube for you guys. Thank you guys so much for coming. It really means a lot to me. But I will say goodbye to you guys on YouTube first. And I hope you guys all have a fantastic day or night, depending on where you are. I don't know how to rate on YouTube yet still, so... Wait, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Oh my god. Thank you. So, bye YouTube! Thank you guys for watching! Thank you!